Okay, guys, welcome back to another Genshin Impact podcast. This is the Genshin in and Chill episode 7. Welcome, guys.
Oh, ooh,
Yo, welcome.
nice to be here.
The general is back.
That's right.
Yep, and we got Rocky back in the building as well.
What's good?
Yes, so today we will be having an interesting discussion. I have quite a few things to talk about, so um, let's get. I really want to talk about. Well, let's start with Ayaka. I know the general is not a supporter of
That's right.
the Ice Princess, but we'll start with Rockety and I, and then we'll go on to the next topic. Um, so for me, um, my early experience with Ayaka was I was like, hmm, I wonder if she's actually going to be really good because, like, I don't know, her damage felt subpar to me because she was not really built. But now that I have her on level 80, um, I think her normals are on, I think, 8. So she's 8.
Ooh,
Wow, already?
Um, yeah, well,
that's talents, right?
yeah, talents. So it's I think around 847
Hmm.
right now. So I mean I feel like she's hitting pretty decent right now. So I was kinda like I was at first I was like, is she really good? And now I'm like, okay, I'm feeling like she's doing something good. Because especially because everybody kept saying, "Oh, get her 4 piece Blizzard," and I know I didn't have
Hmm.
any good Blizzard pieces, right? I built 2 good Blizzard pieces, the feather and the flower, and with the feather and the flower being built, I still haven't gotten what did you say I still haven't gotten um 2 other pieces to add to her. So right now I'm running a 2 piece
Hmm.
Glad, 2 piece Blizzard, and she's running pretty well for me. I'm a bit concerned about running her 4 piece Blizzard because I know her attack will drop since I will not be getting the what is it 18% I believe from the Glad.
Right.
Um, but I guess the crit damage will work out for that. So I mean, it
Yeah.
is what it is. So I'm interested to know, what's your build on a Rocky? What's your first impressions on her? What's your current impressions on her as well? How you built her, and um, how do you feel she compares to your previous 5 stars?
So I think I mentioned this last time. She's very balanced. She
Hmm.
feels she's not broken. She's not too weak. She's just in a place where it's like, yeah, you still need to have a good team comp with her, or like a
Yeah.
decent team comp or something.
Hmm.
But it's not to the point where like she's completely reliant on any other character to do damage. It's just that
Yeah.
other characters complement her very well. So like for example, if you put her with uh Xingqiu, there's
Yeah.
your easy freeze comp right there. If you put her with like a Sucrose or a Venti, there's your
Hmm.
cryo juggle right there. If you and then you could probably drop a Shangling in there and you get that melt comp going.
Yeah.
She fits very well into a lot of comps because I think she's currently the best AoE cryo character, or the only really good AoE cryo character. I know we had
Hmm.
like Kea and to some extent Diona, because her
Yeah.
heal also applies a little bit of cryo.
Mm.
She's and probably I guess if you consider Rosaria's ult, but
Yeah.
Ayaka
Oh,
she's
what
very
about Ganyu though?
well. Yeah, I mean it's Ganyu. It's Ganyu. It's Ganyu. Like, come on. Uh, but yeah, Ayaka just feels like she fits perfect with any team comp because of that AoE cryo. I
Yeah.
like I'd rank her just under Ganyu in terms of cryo potential, and then Kea, and then the rest. So that's what I think of her. Because I run her with like a cryo freeze comp type of thing with
Mm.
Bennett, Ayaka, um, Diona, and Shinchu. So that works out pretty good.
So you freeze and melt at the same time because Bennett is going to mess up your freeze if that's what you're going for.
Oh, nah, he doesn't mess up the freeze because his ult doesn't um, consistently apply Pyro. So you just put
Hmm.
his ult, then you Shinchu ult, and then you go into Ayaka.
Yeah.
You do a couple attacks, and then you boost her either her E or her ult work, and then you get that freeze plus the damage bonus from Bennett's ult and Shinchu's ult at the same time going. It works amazing. Like those two
Hmm.
characters, Bennett and Shinchu on the same team, either in a melt
Yeah.
comp or a vaporize comp, it's just
Yeah.
amazing.
So let me ask you, what artifacts are you running on?
So I have really bad artifacts on her. I
Mhm.
took I took a couple pieces of like two piece Blizzard Straya that I
Yeah.
had on other characters, and then two piece Noblesse that I had left over from other characters that I
Yeah.
don't really use all too often. So I have the 20% elemental boost damage and the 15% cryo damage going. I
Yeah.
would like to try it out with like four piece Blizzard Straya, or
Mhm.
maybe I guess you could run a support Ayaka with four piece Noblesse. That would
Yeah.
be interesting because you just drop her ult and then you
Yeah.
switch into probably I guess like a Yanfei or a Diluc or someone that does constant pyro damage to get that melt going.
Mm.
That's something I'd have to try out. But yeah, for now
Yeah.
it's just
Sounds
a two
interesting.
piece Blizzard, two piece Snowblast, and that it works out good, even if I don't have like max talents going or anything.
So what are your talents, by the way?
So I have her at like 366 because
Mm.
she's not. I think yeah, I have her at like level 70.
Yeah.
So
So
it's
so how do you feel like your damage is like so far?
for her level and her talents, it's pretty decent. Like I don't get massive numbers, but for like crits and stuff, I'd get like anywhere from 6 to 7K with the way
Mm.
her talents and her artifacts are. That's actually
Yeah.
not bad. That's not
And
bad at
what do you think of her E?
all. Her E, I haven't really fully read the tooltip for it.
No, in
I
terms of like
mainly,
damage and whatnot.
in terms of damage, it's a bit lackluster.
You
Or
find?
maybe it's just because of how I have her set up because she's not fully built.
Mm. Yeah.
But yeah, for me, it's kind of lackluster. I see Chavez says he has talents 868.
Wow. Yeah, boy, Charles.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
he leveled
boy,
up.
going hard, boy. Going hard.
And is that the wait? He has rank 5 of the of the
What? R5
Inazuma
That
how?
sword.
sword, the craftable
Yo,
sword.
that's crazy, yo.
That's
Because
dedication.
imagine I've been playing the game from day one. I haven't missed a day. And I only gotten two two Northlander swords, and I've been playing from day one. So like for to get R5, it's I guess since random, I mean, can't really I can't really complain because I've gotten a lot of the Northlander spares, but the swords, man, the swords are rare for me, super rare.
So, so Chavez, how's the damage though? Because since you have basically almost maxed out, how do you find the damage to be?
Yeah, I'm interested to know what his damage looks like, that's interesting, really interesting. Cause I was telling you, Rocky, that
Hmm.
her I find her does a lot of damage, Like, and I guess that's probably why they have it like every 10 seconds
Hmm.
because, like, imagine I run Ayaka. One of the guys I watch on YouTube, because I'm actually running two-piece Glad, two-piece Blizzard,
Hmm.
and because I don't have a four-piece, and I feel like, to me, I don't know, I felt like
Hmm.
running her in a melt comp would work better for me, even though one of the YouTubers, a lot of the YouTubers I watch actually say it's not optimal to run her in melt, especially because her boost, you want to keep people frozen so it can get all the hits. But to me, running her in melt is just so much, it feels so much better for me. Of course, like it's harder to get the all to hit a person, um, or your all can miss, but like it's like, I mean, the damage is so much more on melt that it like I actually saw my E hit 40k a time, I was
Really?
like, wow, that was crazy to me. And my E is like the thing I'm leveling up the least because I mean they say the boost is the best thing to
Yeah, the
level
boost
up,
is
but
what you want to level up.
yeah, but although like to me, I don't know, the way I play Ayaka is like the boost comes secondary for me. Because I usually normal and charge attack with her. Um,
Hmm.
but I guess as I go on, get the feel for her. It's like it will things might change and whatnot. But like for now, it's like to me, when I get the boost, I get the boost. I do the boost damage, but like I mainly focus on normal and charge attacks. And oh, by the way, what your normal? What do your normals look like?
Trash. Like real trash. I'm lucky if I get like a 3K crit on my normal attacks. Because my artifacts really aren't that good.
Also, yeah, and yeah, your levels. You're still working on your levels.
Right.
Uh, I feel like my normals they getting like sometimes they go a little lower, but like they're
Mhm.
getting a bit more stable to be around 5k per hit in like the charge attacks.
That's not bad. And what are your
Yeah,
talents at?
for me, I my talents are 8 for normals. I think 4 or 5 for the E, and
Mhm.
the alt is on 7. I just got the alt on 7 today, and I leveled up the. Because the messed up thing is, I would have probably have the alt on 8, but like I was so busy yesterday, I
Mhm.
didn't. I had like a whole like I had like 5 condensed resin saved and um like a lot of like resin saved just to farm the talents, and then I ended up falling asleep. So it's like because I saved so much resin, my resin actually capped. I was like, bruh, yeah,
Wow.
I was so mad, because I was like, wow, at least my talents would have gotten up, but like it is what it is. I ended up spending my resin on Mora because I mean, I'd like I came in for Ayaka with 3 million Mora. Now I had like I had like 700,000 Mora left. So,
Me,
like, bro,
Rich fellas.
I still have
yeah.
like 2.5k million.
I'm at 2.7 million.
Yeah.
The reason why I had so much more because I was actually that was the only like the one of the only few things I could have farmed for Ayaka. So it was like I was just farm Mora and the talent levels, and that was the only things I could have farmed. So that's why I had so much. But man, you're leveling up a character takes a lot more.
Oh yeah, it does.
Oh yeah, yeah,
And time
definitely.
and effort.
I think I think talents take a lot more though, from what I've
Yeah.
seen.
Yeah,
I really hate doing talents. That's why everybody sits at 8 and stays at 8.
yeah, yeah. Like I'm thinking of triple eight, but I don't know. Maybe depends on how things go. Maybe I might take a like maybe I might like just ascend it to the last level, but I don't know. We'll see how things go because it takes so much to reach like the last set of things, especially if you plan on crowning a character. Man, that's ridiculous
Oh
amount
man,
of
Yeah.
resources to spend. But I'm finally getting the hang of a bit more. Like I still have a lot to learn, like in terms of usage. I want to get my boost up better, and then um, I'm kind of considering whether to use my resin on trying to get her to 90, or use my resin on trying to farm the Blizzard Stray set. So I'm kind of half-half,
I think
but
what I normally do is I get
mm,
the character to either the last ascension or like capped at 80, and then
yeah,
I start farming for like talents or anything else. I don't use them in any combat or anything
mm,
until I like really level them up,
yeah,
and then I work on like talents, and then I work on artifacts after, because that really uses like talents and everything are more important to me because
yeah.
they use way more resources, but the benefits are really good than
Hmm.
just getting like a good weapon. I could get weapons and artifacts after because they're so RNG dependent sometimes.
Yeah, but um, but yeah. I was saying. Oh, so by the way, I didn't ask. Well, Chavez said what weapon he's running. I'm interested to. I wish he was on the pod to ask him more questions about that because I'm really interested to know how that R5. What's the name of that blade? The new blade. I'm really interested to know how that R5 blade runs. I'm guessing he runs Ayaka as more boost DPS since I'm guessing that R5 would get her boost up really quickly. Um, but for me, well, you run her more boost, I run her more normal.
Yeah.
What weapon do you run on her?
So currently on her, I swap between the flute
Mm,
and there's a couple weapons I swap between. So I have the flute, I have the prototype rancor, the
yeah.
lion's roar, depending on like because I've just been testing with her.
Mm,
So it's either the flute, the lion's roar, or the sacrificial sword.
yeah.
That
Yeah.
might also be like why my damage isn't all there
Yeah.
because I'm
Probably.
trying to focus more on her burst, and that's more like elemental mastery dependent than attack dependent, sort of.
Mm. Yeah, if you're running a melt, but if you're running a
Yeah,
freeze, then it wouldn't be more
yeah, it wouldn't
elemental
matter.
mastery.
Yeah,
Yeah. For me, I actually got the Black Cliff weapon before the month run because I figured she would need crit damage more than crit rate since she'd be getting a lot of crit rate if I was running with a full Blizzard Strayer set. But since I'm not running the full Blizzard Strayer set, I'm mostly using the Black Sword.
hmm
Um, I maxed it out. And I am working on the Blackcliff sword in the meantime. So when I finally get a 4 piece, then I'll run the Blackcliff. But for now, since because if I put the Blackcliff on her, it's like my crit rate drops to like around 60. But although I'll have like 200 and something percent crit damage, but then they always advise you to do 2 to 1. So I feel like the 80% crit rate with the one, what is it, 140 something crit damage might be a bit better. I'm not sure. With the the black sword, so I guess more consistent crits. I don't know,
Yeah,
but
that sounds
yeah.
like it might be better. But what's your attack with that though?
My attack with well, the current team I'm running was around 2000. Um,
Mhm.
well, that's with the pyro buff, of course.
Yeah.
Now while I was farming, I got another cryo goblet. I thought it might be better, so I I sacrificed the one I had and used it to level up the new one. It actually was a little worse because the substats roll on like the wrong. I got it rolled on the wrong substats, so it's like, bruh, it's like my attack dropped to like 1-9 something right now.
Damn.
So like, wow, that was real messed up. But so yeah, that's it with the pyro. So I'm guessing it's probably around maybe high 1-7 without the pyro buff,
Mhm.
somewhere around there.
It's
But
not
yeah,
bad then.
yeah,
It's like eighty
I
percent crit rate.
yeah,
That's really good.
yeah. So yeah, that's what I'm working with right now. I tried her in a spiral. She's not doing too bad there. Although like there's a bit some annoying annoying things in that spiral beast, but it is what it is. You just have to get accustomed with the different mechanics and whatnot. Um, but speaking of that, since we've moved, I've just started speaking about the spiral beast. Let me hear your thoughts. Since we are my general here hasn't spoken much.
The
Let's
spiral
hear.
abyss.
Yeah.
That is literally the one thing I don't do in the game. I swear to God,
Bruh.
I'm not that
What?
dedicated. Listen.
Yo.
I got to is it eight? Eight is before you get into the well, yeah. So I got up to eight, the last chamber, floor eight, beat that, and then it put me on to nine, and I was like, nope, that's it for me. I am literally not that dedicated. I've tried it a few times in the past, and I was like, nah, I don't see if they were giving, aside from the primos, if they were giving like better artifacts, because I know you get the artifacts when you beat a floor,
Hmm.
but these are the same artifacts that I get when I go and beat a boss out in the world. So what's the point? But
The
that's
primos.
for me. I mean, yeah, but like, I mean, Inazuma gave me quite a bit of primos. In fact, I have been
This
wishing so much.
Wow.
this is how
You've been
someone
wish
who
you've been wishing so much on a banner that or a 5 star that you don't want.
No, I'm wishing on the weapons banner actually, and I got two more
Oh.
5-star weapons, so I now have seven.
Oh my gosh. Which one did you get?
I got Skyward Spine, and I got
Yeah.
Skyward Blade actually.
Wait,
But
what? You got a
yeah,
skyward blade down there?
yep, yep. Well, no, I got the Skyward Blade on the standard banner,
Oh, I was
and
saying
I got
like,
Skyward
wow.
Pride on the weapons banner right now. But so it put me
You,
at 1 out of 2. I'm
you
hoping
got
I get
skyward
this one.
pride on the event banner right now?
Yep, yep.
That's crazy, yo. Well, that means if you summon again, you will get the the Ayako blade. What's the
I
name?
hope so.
The Mist
I
Splitter.
You mean
can't.
the you mean the bow blade?
Yeah. Well, actually, I'm hoping to get. I want the bow because I'm definitely going to be wishing for Guru. So hopefully, I get the bow. And
Oh,
yeah,
that's
we'll call
true.
it that. So the bow should be out in the next what? 2 weeks?
Uh, two
Week and a half,
weeks?
maybe.
No, no, it will be there in like what, 7 days or
Oh
something.
well, even better. So that's it. But as for the spiral abyss, like I said, I don't really do that. I think the spiral abyss is for more dedicated players that want to test out their characters. And
That's free primos,
primos,
man. Free
yeah,
primos.
That's fair
yeah. I
take
mean,
though. Like
I
it's
mean,
not required, but
yeah. I mean, I got up to 8. I beat 8. And then, I mean, if you guys want to have fun on 9, 10, 11, and 12, then, I mean, all the best to you. But I won't be doing that.
oh no.
So, it's just interesting to hear how different people play the game.
Yeah.
Like
I mean,
I
I just
never
said
thought
my
out
game
it.
is vibes, huh?
That's true. That's true. Yo, that's crazy. Yo. So, I'm just thinking. The last two Archons have been male characters. So since this is the first female Archon, you won't be summoning for this Archon.
Nope. I won't
Oh
be
my god.
summoning for a very long time because I mean,
Oh my
based
god.
off the leaks, there's not going to be a male 5-star for a while. So I'll be on the weapons banner. I'll have tons of weapons, but no male five
No.
star.
So you don't even play with female 4 stars?
No, definitely no. The
Oh.
only female character that you could say I play with is Kachin because there's no electro male as yet.
Mm.
So I use Kaching and yeah, that's it. That's it. Barbara when I am desperate. But yeah, Kaching. Because I mean my Barbara is built. I just don't use her.
That is so interesting. That is really interesting. You.
Yeah. I have a
Wow.
Mona that's just sitting there. So
That
yeah.
Mona would go perfect with my Ayaka. Yeah.
Really? I actually was going to build Mona, but then I got child. So what's the point? But I don't like to play Mona because of her dash. It does vaguely me, like they say. Like I never know. Like it does just put me off when she's
Yeah,
running.
the
Hmm.
animation at the end is kind of scuffed.
Yeah, and I feel like she moves too fast. I don't know if that makes sense. I feel like she moves too fast. So a lot of times I'm missing a target or something. So I'm
Wait
not saying she's
for
a bad
who?
character for Mona.
Oh, Mona. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not
Uh,
saying she's a bad character. I mean, honestly, I haven't played with her as much because, like I said, I have a child, so there's no reason for me to do that. But yeah, but like I said, the only other female 5-star I have that I use regularly is Kaching.
that's interesting. I've been wanting to. I wanted to like use Kaching for a while now, but I just keep getting the cursed one. So I'm
Ichi.
not even going to. Yeah, yeah. I'm not even
I
going to
have a
mention the name.
I have a C3 Kaching.
Oh man, you're in the same boat with me.
I have a C3 Kaching. I was really
Oh no,
hoping
mine
I
is
was
C2.
really
Yeah.
my C3.
Mm.
I was really hoping that they would have changed the standard banner for 2.0, but I mean, I
I
guess
feel
my
like
hopes
if
in
it's
vain.
going to change, it might change in the anniversary, but I don't know.
I hope
So,
so.
yeah. So, um, by the way, so for me, in the Abyss, I just started it today. I'm on floor 11. I haven't. The funny thing is, I've been trying to use Ayaka in my team, so this is actually the first floor 9 that I didn't clear on the first try. I thought I did, but but I actually didn't. I was just like running through it to just get a feel of the floor, so I didn't fully clear floor 10 either. So I have to go back to in these two floors. So that's like 100 primo gems combined missing from these two floors together. Um, and floor 11, I was trying to figure out like which team should I use for the pyro cube. Is it? Yeah, the pyro cube. Because I'm looking up and I'm seeing different things throughout the floors like cryo mobs and the pyro cube, and then so I'm like, that'll be an interesting team I have to build, and I probably will just drop Shao and his companions for the other half. But yeah, man. I heard people talking about the pyro cube. I heard people talking about the samurai in there as well. So it's looking to be a fun time in there. So I think Chavez has the most experience in that. He's saying like floor 12. It looks to be like really difficult. So I guess we'll see how far I get in there. Trying to get as much primos as possible. Because I want to save for the Archon. Although I don't know if I'll get it because I don't really have too much luck on 50/50s, but you never know, man.
You'll
You
get
never
her. You'll get her. You'll get her.
know. Yeah, man. I say like if I lose the 50, if I get catching, I'll not be too sad. But if I'm not even going to say the cursed one's name again. Next thing she pops up, but yeah, man. What about you, Rocky? How's the Abyss going so far for you, the new one?
It's going. Uh, I haven't really done much in it. Like I've gone up to floor 10, but I haven't done the rest of it because I'm just too lazy to do the rest of it. Because when I get on, I'm just like, okay, like this right now the game has stuff to do. So
Yeah.
yeah,
I know the feeling.
so there's just
Yeah,
like a
yeah, that's
lot of
true.
stuff to do, and this is
Yeah.
not like my priority right now. I want to work on exploring Inazuma because
Your world quest.
yeah, the world quests. I want to work on that new bounty. I gotta work on maxing out the new recipes, unlocking all the weapon recipes and stuff. So this isn't really on my priority list, but I did try it out. It's not bad actually compared to like where we were before for the last two sets
Hmm.
where it's just throw a bunch of stuff at you. This one is actually not that bad from what I've seen from floor like 9 to 10
Yeah.
because it's manageable.
Yeah. I think like if I go back and run it, like or do it properly, I'll be able to clear floor 9 and 10 easy. On I don't know if easy, but like I'll be able to clear it. But 11 and 12, I don't think I'll ever fully clear like floor 11. And especially 12, man, I've never actually finished. I reached this close to finishing floor 12, but oh man, it's just not happening. When I say finishing it, I mean like I'm not talking about the stars. I mean like just completing floor 12. I've never actually completed that farthest for getting the 46 stars. So it'll be interesting to see how far I go. My experience using Ayaka so far, I like her. She's nice. It's good to have a cryo character. I wish that Mihoyo didn't do me dirty and made me lose the Kazuha 50/50. I wish I'd win.
Uh,
I wish I won both 50/50s. Now that I really think of it, I feel like Kazuha would have been better for my team because of me lacking Venti. So
oh, you don't
been
have any
really
animal character?
good. Yeah, so Cross is my Zhao support. So to take on the other side is like and take away Bennett as well and take away Zhongli. It's like leaving Zhao bare. So it's like if I had what's his name, Kazuha, my team would have been a lot more balanced. But it is what it is. Um, you can't get everybody. So I mean,
True.
yeah, maybe next time around in the next 6 months.
It I based off the leaks, there's not going to be a rerun for a while. So
Oh man.
Yeah,
I don't even know.
that's the sad thing though.
I'm
I
very
don't think
upset about that.
I don't think all the characters are on the standard banner yet. So it's like, what's the point in having a standard banner
Or at
if
least
like the
change the
limited characters aren't going to be on it?
at least
Yeah,
change
true.
the standard banners every now and then, because we have had literally the same standard banner for how long?
Forever. We're coming up on
Forever.
like a year now and it's still the same standard banner.
I don't get that at all. Like, and they keep releasing 5 stars and new 4-star characters, and you go on the standard banner and you get Kaching, you get Chi Chi, you get who else is there?
Jean.
Mona. Mona.
Gee,
Well, you've
you
gotten Jean on
rarely
a
get
standard banner.
Mona. Yeah, I've gotten
Yeah.
Mona.
I think I got Mona twice.
Imagine I'm running 2 accounts and I got in Chichi multiple times on both of them. And
I never got a healer. I mean, I never got Chi Chi. Sorry.
I still haven't gotten um catching on either one of these accounts. So it's like um and Mona. I haven't gotten Mona on either one of those accounts. So it's like I don't know. I feel like some people are like I was telling my cousin about that theory. I feel like some accounts are cursed to get like certain standard characters because I have a friend who has C2 Mona, I have C2
Wow.
Chichi, and another one has C2 Kaching. So it's like
You
we
might be
more
right.
prone to getting a certain character. I don't
Because
know.
I also have C2 Chi-Chi. And
You
I've
know what I
only
can say for, well, I can only speak for myself. I always get the character on the banner that I'm wishing on. I have that. I guess you could say it's luck. But I find like I don't ever fail my 50-50. I always get who I'm supposed to get. Or if not, then I mean rarely I would get somebody that I've had already. So I got a C2, I got a sorry, a C1 Venti, and I have a C1 Zhongli as well. I'm not
Wow. So
Sagashi. I don't have it so
no,
many.
I don't. I feel like the game has a bias to female players because.
Oh my god. I think so too, because they now launched globally. This is off the topic of Genshin, but same company,
Yeah.
MiHoYo,
Mm.
um, the Otome game,
oh
and
man, oh no.
I
Oh
was
no.
following some of the media around it, and oh my
Which
god.
game?
It's, oh gosh, something of Themis. Why can't I remember the first name? I was
I
actually going to
no,
download it.
I thought they only had 2 games.
Well, they have a
Yeah,
new one. Well,
they
that one
released
was
another
in
one.
China for a year, and it's now they just launched it internationally, I should say, a few days ago. And the girls are going wild. I think MiHoYo is very intentional in what they're doing with female players.
I think
I
so
really
too.
think so, because I have noticed, because I follow their Twitter, the Genshin Impact official Twitter,
Yeah.
and what you get on the girls, like the art you get that's posted on the female characters' birthdays versus the male characters' birthdays are
Oh man,
completely different.
it's worse on the male
Mm.
characters.
Oh my god, I watched well, I mean, I sent it in a group, but I don't think it's this group. But I sent it in a group what they did for child's birthday, and I was like, oh my god, that's very intentional. And yeah, I
Wow.
think they realize they're making bank on female
Yeah.
characters. So I guess now it's only female characters coming out now. I guess it's you guys' turn, giving us a break, save up some more primos for hopefully Toma. Who's
Yeah,
next, I
man.
think?
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's very interesting. By the way, what is the new game about? Like, is it like more like
It's
Genshin or more like is?
no. It's okay. I mean we're kind of going off topic, but let me enlighten you a bit about what's supposed to be. So well, it's supposed to be she's the main character is supposed to be a lawyer, and she has these potential suitors who are all male, who are all very good looking male characters,
It's a
and she has
harem.
yeah, it is it's not like an open world game. It's more like
Yeah.
mystery, and you have to solve crimes, and you have to help the guys and stuff like that. It's not really that sort of open world game like what Genshin is. It's more or less you get a screen with a few with some dialogue, and you have to answer, kind of like that.
Oh, I see, I see, I see. I'm not
So it's
really a
like
fan of this kind of games.
yeah, it's like a story, but you playing the game of the story
Yeah,
type of thing.
yeah.
Oh, okay, that's interesting. Now, I think we've dealt with the abyss. So let's move on to Yomiya. So first of all, is anybody planning on summoning for Yomiya?
No.
I
You
am.
know how I
I
feel
have
about
to.
that.
I need to. It's not an if for me. I have to summon Yoimiya.
But
And
she
why is
seems
that? Why
fun
is that?
though.
She does seem fun.
Yeah, she's fun. I just need that character.
So because of her fun inner kit, or because of like
Waifu
DPS or
material.
something.
I think it's a
All
waifu
of the above.
material.
And you want Sayu as well?
Of course. I
Yeah,
have
Chavez wants
every four
Sayu.
star in the game, so I want to outside you as well.
I really
She's
want
like
Sayu because of like her exploration, like the just to turn into a little ball and just roll around everywhere. That's why I want Sayu.
Oh, the crystal flies thing is what I would want her for. Like if I have to wish for her, because she can
Hmm.
sneak up on crystal flies.
Oh, I think I
That's
heard
it.
something like that for true. How does she do that anyway?
That I do. She's a ninja, I guess. So her ninja
Oh.
art.
Yeah, I figure like to me, I told myself I'll go the most I'll go on that banner is formalities to try and get Sayu. If I don't get her in formalities, then I'll have to skip that. Because I really don't want to get Yomiya because my mind is focused on the Archon.
Bow.
Oh
oh
yes,
man, that's
wow,
true.
yeah.
I also need to have to summon for Bao.
Uh, Shavas is talking about Alloy. Shavas is I'm calling you out because it's for only PS4 players. Lucky y'all. You're not welcome
For
here.
now, it's
We
only
have
Yeah,
to
for
for
wait
now.
for a
now.
year
We
before
Yeah.
we
have to
get
wait a
it.
year.
That's what they were estimating before it comes to
What?
mobile
I
and
thought it was like two patches away or
Yeah,
something.
it's two
Or is
patches
it?
away.
well, we don't know what's gonna happen, do we?
It's two
You
patches away.
I
I'm
Isn't there
holding
a
out.
way for me to log into a friend of mine's PlayStation account just to get Alloy and then just log out or something?
No,
No, the game
you'd
is
have
not
to.
cross saver.
It
It
is.
is right
It
Not
now
is.
no no not cross save. Cross save is not the word I was looking for.
cross-platform.
Like you wouldn't be able. I think it's only if you have a new account they will letting you do that because you
Yeah,
have to link your email
I
address to
tried
your
it. I
PSN.
tried it. It wouldn't allow me to do it.
Yeah, it's only if you have a new
Oh
account.
no.
So unfortunately for us day ones, we are not that lucky.
There must be a way. This is the internet. The internet will find a way. Man, I don't know. I wonder how good she'll be. I don't feel like she'll be OP. I feel like she'll be just, good enough. But I mean, she's a free character. I mean, why not?
Who
Probably.
alloy?
Yeah.
Oh, I have too many bow users, so I'm not. And she's a she, so
Yeah. So, and I heard you'll be getting a free bow as well
Yeah.
for
yeah.
PlayStation users. I heard some parts of the Genshin community is complaining about that. So I
I
don't
would
know.
complain too because
I
that's
mean,
ridiculous.
I would complain because that's kind of unfair. Like you have to wait two patches. A patch is what, not 6 weeks in between?
Yeah.
12
I'm
weeks.
not concerned about the bow, but like the character, I mean, I feel like it's a bit unfair for the character.
We
And
have to wait 12 weeks.
well,
Okay.
I
Meanwhile,
mean
all my
the
PS4 friends are running around with her, shooting their bows, showing off. But it's okay.
Uh,
I mean, like Travis said, I'm not really a fan of bow users, but I mean, it will still be nice to have a free 5-star character.
You have the traveler. You're laughing.
Speaking of that,
mm,
I've seen a lot more people using the Traveler, the Electro Traveler, because of the potential to be a really good battery. Um, I'm guessing nobody from the group has really tried using the Electro Traveler.
Nope, not at all. Why would I
the
do that? I have catching.
the question really is how what do they actually mean by a good battery? Because I hear that term being flung around a lot, and then the only thing to come of it is like Arca just gets a lot of energy particles, right?
Yeah.
That kind of doesn't mean anything to me
What
because
about
there's a
mm,
lot of characters that can do that. Like Vendi's infamous for doing that. Then
yeah,
there's like
official too?
yeah, official. Like
Yeah,
I
and what somebody was saying was that Fischl does more damage than the Traveler, so does it make sense to actually use
build
the
yeah.
Traveler instead?
You can use anybody else I'm sure they'd be better than the traveler.
Because
I
it's
mean,
the
no traveler
travelers.
slander. I mean, I'm just saying.
I've
I
tried with
I
it, right? It's not
mm,
it's not even really all that good. It's not something to say like, oh my god, this is so good. It stays on the field so long, getting you particles. It doesn't. It doesn't. You just blast it once, and that's basically it.
I feel like they said you have to pick up certain things when you drop the E or something like that.
Yeah, that doesn't make it
And
any better either.
I guess maybe when you get higher constellations, maybe it'll get better. I'm not sure. I'm just feeling like, since the resources are so slim, it's like to spend resources on the
Right?
traveler. I don't know. I
Right?
don't know.
When I
Cause
could
I
be bringing out everybody else.
Yeah, because I really want to build Beidou. I have Noel in a project to build as well as like, and if I'm trying to get the the Archon, by the time I finish building Ayaka, the Archon will be around already. So it's like, where am I going to get the resources for that anyway?
Yeah,
Exactly. I mean, for me, it's okay. I have a level 80 catching, a level 80 fisher. Why am I going to invest resources in a support character that's at level 40? I can just keep using who I'm using. So, yeah, I mean, there are people that like the traveler, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I
like
don't see
Chavez.
myself, yeah, like Chavez, but I don't see myself taking all of my heroes with and putting it into a character that I probably won't use all the time.
Yeah, true, true, true. Yeah, and speaking of that, with a new shop right now, um, you can get characters, you can get the royal weapons, which I don't think anybody should be getting the royal weapons. Noel and who else is in there? Noel and somebody else is in
Is it
there.
Beto?
Is it Noel? I thought it was Fischl and someone else.
Because the shop just resetted.
Yeah, but
Oh,
So yeah.
so it wasn't Beto. To me, it was Beto. Or it was Beto last month.
I know for sure it's Noel because I was considering whether or not I should get her since my Noel is C5, so that would get her to C6. But then I'm seeing it's like I need to save all my stuff for to get wishes for Baal. So I was like, bruh, I don't know. Noel might have to take a backseat for now. And plus, I was watching a video. I think it was from Senko Poco, where he was saying um, that we should probably not purchase wishes right now, especially from the Paimon shop, because you never know if there will be further discounts for the anniversary. So it was like, don't purchase the wishes right now. Wait to see what's going to happen in the anniversary. So I'm just leaving things there right now. I mean, you never know.
I mean, you should
So
purchase the wishes though, because if it resets and you allow your wishes to build up,
well, I feel
if
like
you ever see.
since it resets every month, I feel like the new patch will be there before the
Like
month
month or
ends,
end.
right? Yeah,
Mm,
Well, my shop
just
lasts
let
already,
me
so that's too bad for me.
yeah, he,
know.
he uses all the witches every single time. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, from the time the first of the month is there, I'm like, ah, here we go, and
Yeah,
I
so
just blast the
like
shop.
I would have blasted that if I didn't hear the video, but like I mean, you never know. But to me, I was just thinking about it, and I was like, it's already at a discount in the Paimon shop. So would they give a further discount? I don't know about that. Maybe they might
Knowing
give,
Mihoyo, probably not.
yeah, maybe they might give a discount on actually buying Genesis crystals. But
Probably.
on the Paimon shop, I doubt. But I guess we'll see. I'm really hoping that we get a lot of primos, especially in the first half, so I can
We
get
will.
Bowser.
I
Yeah.
even find for Inazuma, like I got a ton of primos.
Oh hell yeah! I
All of,
got
it's gone
um
now, but I mean, like I've got a ton of primos. Don't ask me. I don't know what I was doing with the primo gems, but anyways, that's different. But we
Yeah.
got a ton. So I'm hopeful that they keep keep on trend, and anniversary we get like who knows 10,000 primos. Who knows?
I feel like I'm the only one sleeping on me on Inazuma because I've been focusing on Ayaka so much that I haven't really been doing any of the story or quests or what. So
Inazuma is a
um,
lot. I find.
I feel like people have been complaining about content so much that me was like, okay, you guys want
Here you go.
content? Here's content.
Here's content.
Okay.
there's content.
I
Take
mean,
it, take
I'm not complaining. It's just that for me, it can be kind of overwhelming to see you log in. I mean, it's not overwhelming now because I have done mostly everything, or I have started everything. But like when you just log into Inazuma when it had just launched, I was like, things are going on, so much things are happening, so many world quests. Oh my god,
So much dialogue. Here, go
so
do
much
this.
dialogue. Oh
Here,
my
go do
god,
that.
yes. The people of
Yeah.
Inazuma love to talk. They really do. So, but I mean, it's quieted down for me. But then we have another patch coming out to the rest of the island, so it's gonna go
Bruh.
back to that chaotic thing.
Yo, I really have to do these things before the next patch comes out because it'll just get overwhelming on me. So but
I
yeah,
say do the important ones.
I have I was actually watching M Tash do one of the puzzles. I was like, bruh,
Oh my
how do
god,
people even
puzzles. Oh,
do these things without watching videos? Yo? It's like
well,
some of
I've
these
always
puzzles,
said I
man, these
hated
puzzles are
puzzles.
I
I
hate
hate
puzzles as
I
well.
hate puzzles. I really do. Like it gives me gray hair. Like why do I want gray hair in a game? But I mean, Inazuma has a lot of holes.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like you fall in and you're in a completely different place. But I say
Mm,
like if you're just starting out, especially with once you have cleared your Archon quest, definitely
yeah.
go and do the barrier quest first and the raid on the
Aria?
island. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Um
you need to do it.
yeah, because otherwise the island kills you and let me tell you, I hate
That's
my
that place.
characters.
Yeah, yeah. I died there as well.
Not
Yeah.
just the
So,
Sakura cleansing, but
mm,
the one on I can't remember the name of the island, but with the
I think it's Tartarus or Tatarana or something like
oh
that.
yeah, yeah, something like that. That and the ones for the rain too, to stop the rains on the island. That's if you just start. I say that's the three world quests that you absolutely have to do first.
Wait, say the world quest again for me.
I can't remember the official titles, but I know
Yeah.
the Sakura
Mm.
cleansing. The
Mm.
Sakura cleansing is one. The one where you have to clear the rains of the islands, and
Yeah.
the other one is the thing with the oh, shall it tata tails, whatever it is,
Mm.
where you have to clear that barrier.
Yeah,
Oh, so
I actually just finished
um,
that.
are these
Really?
the quests that give you the most primo gems or something?
Yeah,
No, yeah, but I
some of
find
them,
it
yeah,
allows you to roam around the islands better.
Oh, okay, okay, I see.
some of them
Yes,
are like in pieces.
Yeah.
So you go
come
in, you
back
do
every
this
day.
part of the quest, and then you get primos for that, and then you go in and you do that part of the quest, and you get primos for that, and it goes on and on
Oh.
like that. Like the Tato whatever it is quest.
Mm.
Ta tails.
That's that spans across several days because you can only
Yeah.
do one of the quests each
Oh,
day.
I think I heard about that quest. Is that the quest that you get one of the prototypes on? No.
I that I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah. You get
It is?
the to me. No, wrong one. The one where you get the prototype is where you have to clear the rain. You get the pole arm from that one
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
after you beat it.
That's the
Mm.
easiest one. So you could just do
Yeah.
that one in like a couple, like 5 minutes, and you're done.
Yeah.
Don't mind him. If you don't like puzzles, it's not easy.
It's not that bad.
Nah, I suffered a bit because I was like, damn it, here I am. Because at the time I was playing it on mobile, and
Yeah.
it is a pain in the ass because you can't really see everything in
Mm.
the frame. Like you have to run around a bit for you to see like where you have to light your poles. I think your poles or whatever they
Oh,
are. So you have to
yeah.
kind of run in and out. It was difficult for me as a
Well,
mobile player.
yeah. Well, as a mobile player, well, I told everybody about how my phone got damaged, so I had to get a replacement, and a replacement is not handling
The
in a
game
zoomer
well.
well at
Oh
all.
no.
Man, the
Oh
lag
no.
is too real, man. The lag is
Oh
ridiculous.
no.
I feel like they didn't say it, but I feel like there's a lot more requirements on that new patch in terms of like the
Performance wise,
processing, performance wise. I feel like even something I was using before, like somebody's phone I was using before, I feel like the performance has dropped. So I don't know. Hopefully, the patch after that it doesn't keep getting worse. But eventually you have to get some other device, maybe eventually fix via the phone because like wow man, the
I,
not only the space is getting larger, but it's getting more resource intensive now.
luckily for me, I say thank God I changed my phone before I even install the game, so I don't have these
Oh,
issues.
you got a better. Oh,
Yeah,
nice! You got a better phone. What phone are you running, by the way?
an iPhone 12.
Oh, nice. Well, you in business.
So I don't have that problem, and then next year will be the 13. So, anyways, but yeah, I mean for a game like that,
Mm,
I think it is demanding, especially for a mobile player. I mean, obviously,
yeah.
if you have an S5, you cannot play a game like that. Um, but I play with my graphics on medium on my phone. I have tried it on high, but the phone gets really hot, and I don't want to burn my
On the
fingers. So
12th.
yeah, it's very demanding. It is very
Wow.
demanding.
Wow, that's
Um,
crazy. But I
so
don't know. I think like iPhones get really hot like quick. Like my brother has the 7, and I tried it on the 7, and man, I got so hot
yeah, they,
that
they get
actually
hot.
shut down the phone. Like eventually, I was like, whoa.
I've never had my phone get that hot, but it does. The phones do heat up. I mean, when I was playing other games, because I had Injustice. 2 on my phone, and
Yeah.
that was I was playing on a XR at the time. The phone was getting
Mm.
hot. I think it's just a fault in Apple, but I'm not changing for anybody. So that's that.
So what do you do when you upgrade? You just sell your older phones?
Well, actually, I travel and I
Mm.
make use of Apple trading. So I trade in my phone
Oh,
and I get a
uh,
credit, and then I just get the
Smart.
newer phone. Yeah.
interesting,
Smart.
interesting.
It is. It is a lot. I mean, it is a lot cheaper for me to just
Yeah.
buy to get the phone for trading than to buy your phone here for $4,000, and you're wondering why did I pay that amount of money?
Apple sponsorship, we want that.
I could be a good spokesperson. So
Yeah.
right.
So I feel like we straight up beat in the Yomiya because I really wanted to get people's feel. I know Doki said um he's going for Yomiya, waifu level there right now. I'm hearing a few grumblings around the community about Yomiya might not be all there and why people might want to skip her. I'm guessing like the main reason to skip her is because of the Archon coming soon, but especially for free to play whales, it doesn't really matter for whales or people who are really lucky. um,
Uh,
The shade.
but
I mean, maybe if I was wishing for her, I might get her, but I'm not going to. But I did when you do the trial with her in her Ashron quest. It was fun. She seems like a fun
mm,
character. Or I don't know if it was the bow that was doing that damage or if it was herself that was doing it.
mm.
But
she
I
was
know
Maybe
using
Royal
she was
inflating
using the
numbers.
upcoming bow.
the new bow.
Okay.
So I mean they have me sold on getting the new bow.
Mm.
So I'm gonna get a new bow, but I'm gonna get it for Guru. So
Oh, oh yeah. I was about to say I thought you get it for child, but then I remember you have a bow for child
oh
already.
yeah, I have all my 5 stars have their 5-star weapons.
Man, I wish was
I'm now
you.
using
Oh my
Zhao
gosh.
because I can take away Zhao's spare and give it to him. I will put Skyward Pride on Zhongli, so I can use my Zhao now in all his glory.
Yeah, I think so. Just reading the chat, I think Chavez says he doesn't like the bull, and he doesn't want to either. Yeah, but for me, like she seems like a fun character for sure. But I'm not a fan of Bo users. That's why I didn't get Ganyu in the first place. And like, if I really wanted Ganyu, I feel like I would have skipped Ayaka to get Ganyu when she comes out again. But not a fan of Bo users, even though I feel like Ganyu is really OP. Um, but yeah, me and Bo users just doesn't work well. Now some people said like they don't feel like in terms of damage, she'll not be on the top tier level like Ayaka and Ganyu or whatever. But I don't know. Like I feel like I always feel a kind of way of people making a lot of assumptions before the character has actually come out. I feel like you need to wait for the character to come out for at least a week to see like how the character does instead of making all these assumptions and saying the character is weaker or not like as meta as other characters.
I think that's
Um,
just the entire Genshin community thing. There's like,
yeah,
oh, this character is coming out. There's this leak, this trial. This character is not going to be good. Don't pull. And then
yeah.
when the
Yeah.
character comes out, it's a completely different story.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's hard not to get caught up in the hype because like a lot of people keep doing the same thing. Like I feel like it was one of the reasons why I made a mistake with two sets of characters. The first one was Hu Tao. I feel like people were overhyping Hu Tao
How?
so much. It's like they were overhyping Hu Tao so much. It's like I was like I was not satisfied with Diluc's damage. So I was like, maybe I should get Hutao instead. And then I was searching for Venti because people kept saying Venti was broken. But I feel like at the time there were not so many videos showing why Venti was so broken. So I ended up getting Hutao and regretting it instead of
Mm.
getting Venti. And I said like because of that, I will get Kazuha. But then people kept saying like, oh, if you have
Venti will
Sucrose,
switch for him and
yeah,
Sucrose.
Sucrose or Venti, you don't really need to pull for him. And I was like, okay, I guess I'll go with that. And then, what do you know? Kazuha is so much better than the people actually thought. I was like, man, you know what? I'm just going to, I'm just going to go with how I feel a character plays for me, and the
Mm.
what other people say will come secondary after that, because that's the second time I end up regretting. Like I still ended up going for Kazuha, but I lost a 50-50, and I still had enough Primo gems saved up to get Kazuha, but then I was like, I'm going to miss out on Ayaka. But like in retrospect, I'm like feeling like I should have
You
just
should
gone
have
for
just switched for
Kazuha.
Kazuha.
Yes, because like he fits so much better into your teams, and especially as he's a support, he doesn't really need like a whole set of characters around him to make him work
Mm.
properly. It's
I
like,
find his soul
uh,
damage is actually pretty good, huh?
yeah, like I was imagine I was so desperate for Kazuha. I played a whole other account just to get him because I know I like that account was on AR 10, I believe. Now that's on AR 38. I like ran the whole game. Well, not the whole game, but like I ran a lot of the game just to get the Primo gems, just to summon
To wish
for
for
him.
him.
And
Nah.
then I was like, man, like every time I play him on that account, it's like it burns me so much because I was like, bruh, it's like he's like a perfect character for me. But I mean, it is what it is, yo.
Well,
Uh,
that's me with Albedo. I regret to this day not wishing for him. I'm hoping he
yeah.
comes back soon.
Yeah, Chavez says he prefers physical damage. I actually tried using I know people said it's not optimal, but I actually tried using Ayaka physical damage to see if she would do more damage. I feel like she like running away for superconduct team is like she does more damage, but like the thing is I like to sprint,
Mhm.
and then sprinting will activate the cryo for Ayaka. So it's like it's not easy to run her physical. It's like you have to tell yourself don't sprint or switch instead. So it's like I mean it's not impossible, but it's not the best because your burst will lose out on damage as well. So yeah, physical Ayaka it can work, but it's just not that optimal. Or
Well,
like it's like you have Kaching where you can run either Fizz or Electro, but Ayaka is not that easy to switch between. But yeah, what were you saying?
no, I was saying that I have the most random characters doing physical damage as opposed to elemental damage. Like
Yeah,
I have a physical damage Chongyun, but that, I mean small things.
like it's
It's
like
it's very random.
I don't know. I prefer physical damage characters in a way. That's why I like Razor so much. But like we don't have a lot of like characters that are meant to do physical. Although I do
Well,
not,
there's Eula, I guess.
well, Eula, I don't know for some reason her kit just never went well with me. I don't know. It was I don't know if it's probably just me, but like the playstyle, I don't know. It just never sat well with me. It could be because I didn't play her much because there are characters that like Zhongli originally when I just started playing with him in like the first time he came out in the test runs, I was like, man, I don't like how this guy plays at all. When he came
And
out the
then you
second
can.
time, it was like, wow, I actually like playing with him. So it's like I don't know.
Well, I
Maybe it
love him.
just
He's
takes
my
some time.
favorite.
Maybe like it just takes some time to like get accustomed to playing with certain
Yeah, and
characters.
it's not only that. Sometimes when there's so much hype around the character, it kind of kills like your motivation to roll for it, like you were saying before. So it
Yeah.
has a lot to do that you hear somebody say, "Oh well, Zhongli is not that good." There are other
Mm.
Oh
characters that
man.
can do that same damage, and then you say, "Okay, I'll miss out. I'll not roll for him," and then boom, another video comes out a few days later. Oh my God, Zhongli is so good. Whatever, whatever.
Yeah.
So
I know,
it
right?
it's kind
I
of
know,
like you
right?
said, if you like a character, if you try a character, same with Yoimiya. I mean, we've only got a little bit of her. We haven't had a chance to play with her fully. So I don't
Yeah.
want to say, oh, she's not a good character. It was literally 5 minutes of you running around with a bow. Um, so I don't want people to say, well, everybody's saying this and that about her. She's not a good character, and then you miss out on the banner, and then a few days later, the opinion changes. Oh my God, Yoimi is so good, better than Amber or whatever it is they say. So yeah,
Yeah.
Eula. Oh,
Yeah.
I don't have Eula.
Oh, Chavez said he crowned up Bliss. Rocky D, you have Eula as well.
Yeah, man.
So let me ask you, both you and Chavez, in terms of characters, you prefer Eula than Ayaka?
Ah, I think that's because they're used for different purposes.
Yeah.
So it's not really an easy question to ask. In terms of
Hmm.
trio, obviously, um, Ayaka.
Ayaka. Yeah.
In terms of just boost and raw like DPS, it's Eula.
Hmm. So
She's
before you go further, you're saying that you feel like Eula Boost does more damage than Ayaka's Boost, because I know people say Ayaka Boost does a lot of damage as well. So
if I have
you
to,
mm,
because again, my Ayaka is not like fully built. But if I had to uh, look at it like raw damage numbers, I would probably give the slight edge from what I've seen to
mm,
Eula,
yeah,
because Eula's burst is just one massive physical damage breaker. Like
yeah.
people hitting
It,
like millions of damage, and I don't mean just that one video. I mean
mm.
I've seen other people hitting well above like ridiculous numbers of damage with just Eula's burst.
Is that
And
with like a reaction or like just pure boost by itself?
that's it's physical, so there's no reaction.
Ah, like these boosts are like C0 Eulas or like
Yep,
C6.
C0. C0. Like
That's
Chavez is
crazy.
saying, if you have C6 Eula, you could do over a million. But like C0, you could do yeah about 500k with like decent artifacts, not like
Mm.
broken artifacts, but like at least decent level artifacts.
Hmm.
Hmm.
That's interesting. Well, but I don't know. She was there, like she came out of nowhere for me, and like she was just like a Ganyu to me. I don't know, like these characters that just come out of nowhere, like they just seem to be OP. Like everybody was waiting for Shao, and then you just see Ganyu just appear out of nowhere. Like, okay, what's this character about? And then we were waiting for a Zhongli rerun, and then you just seen like Eula come in, like, okay, all right. So it's like, I don't know. I feel like these characters that just come out of nowhere is like the Hoyo just makes them like real crazy. But wow, Chavez said he did 400k. Yo, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
I've done
He,
about that as well.
man, so you'll have the weapon, her weapon for her, right?
I
Yep.
have a
No, I
weapon.
don't have her weapon for her, but
So
yeah,
so does Chavez have her weapon as well?
I
No, I
don't I
don't think
don't think
so.
so.
I think
So
I'm
what
the only
what
person that got the weapon. Actually,
wait, I thought you don't like women, like what?
I got the weapon. I mean,
Oh, you got a weapon, you didn't get
no,
her.
I
Oh,
didn't roll
I
for
see.
her, but I got her
Oh,
weapon.
okay. So who do you plan on using that weapon on anyway?
Let me tell you, I don't really care. I just put it on anybody. So Diluc has it right now. Yeah, Diluc has it right now, and I mean, it does good enough damage. Obviously, if it was on Eula, it would be like 10 times better. But I don't really care.
And Rocky, what weapon are you running on?
I switch between the Serpent Spine and the
Hmm.
prototype Animus. Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. What refinement your aminus is on?
I think it's like R4 right now.
Oh, I still have the R5 highest one.
For now.
My yeah.
Oh, those prototypes are so hard to come by. I like honestly, I don't understand.
Man, I don't know. I don't know what about me and claymores. I get so many claymores, yo. It's ridiculous.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh
it's
my god.
like I actually have a R5 Aminus and two other Northlander prototypes waiting to be used
What?
for. So it's like that is actually crazy. Like, and it's the same thing for my spare. I have an R5 Pike and I have two extra
What?
Northlander
Let me
prototypes
tell
there.
you, the game does not like to give me. There's two things. The game does not like to give me good artifacts, and I don't get those. The last time I got a prototype was a few months ago. I realized that, like, in the beginning, when you just start out, you get a ton of those things when you fight the wool bosses. And then now that I'm a higher AR level, I hardly get that. Hardly. So
Um,
I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like there was a certain point where I wasn't getting it at all. Well, rarely, hardly. And then I feel like after a certain patch is like to me it increased. But then now I'm seeing I'm not getting it so much again. So
I
I don't
haven't
know. I
been
don't know
getting
what's
them
going
at
on.
all. At all, at all, at all. And I always get it from the same boss every time when I go to
Uh-huh.
fight Tivalin. That's the only time I get those things. Not anybody else. Only when I go to fight Tivalin, that's when I get the prototypes. So
That's
Oh.
yeah.
interesting.
Yeah. So that's why I don't use, well, I don't really use the craftable weapons because they are so rare for me that I don't
Mm.
want to waste my time and build a weapon that I don't like, and then the next nation comes out, and then here I am. I only have one prototype for um a claymore, so I can't really refine the craftable ones like as I would like.
Oh. Well, I mean, with
I
somebody
don't
like
know.
you had always spending on the weapon banner, you shouldn't have an issue with
Well,
that.
nah, no, I trust me, I don't have no issues with getting a weapon. But in terms of the
Yeah,
craftable ones, I can't really enjoy it because I don't get the prototypes often.
yeah, like I was really
Hmm.
contemplating summoning for Ayaka's weapon, but then with the Archon just on the horizon, like I couldn't tell myself, I had to tell myself, you're not a whale, just stick to the characters.
Yeah, I don't really roll on the weapon banner that often either. The one
Oh.
time I
Yeah.
rolled on the weapon banner was, I think, the last patch because I didn't want Kazuha.
Hmm.
So I got the Skyward Pride on that.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
not
the
complaining.
one time I did roll was the best, and to me the only sure proof time to roll was when you had Hutao's weapon with the gravestone. I feel like up to
Wow.
now that has been the best weapon banner ever.
Let me tell you what pisses me off. I want a weapon for Zhongli, right? Up to now. Up to now.
But
Vortex Vanquisher came out
the
once and I haven't seen it since. I was hoping they would bring his weapon back when they did his rerun. No. Why
what
are
did
they
it
doing
bring?
this to me? They brought the book and a sword. What am I
Wait,
doing with that?
they had a book and a sword on Zhongli's rerun banner.
The
The
weapons
weapons
banners.
banner.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
That's
I remember that
crazy.
because I was arguing with myself because I'm like, and they don't put. I find they don't put pole arms that often.
Yeah, like it's the hardest thing to get.
Yeah. So I mean that's why when this banner came out with the skyward spine, I said, you know
Yeah.
what? It's now or never. I might as well try to see if I can get it because who knows when the next pole arm is going to come out on a banner. So I was like, yeah, well, and I mean, and I got it. I mean, I would have liked the sword as well, but I don't have a character to put it on. But anyways, so I'm hoping for the bow, like I said.
Yeah, well, for me, now I think of it, the two best weapon banners have been the Staff of Homer with the Wolf Gravestone, and when Kaching was there with the what do you call that? The Jade Cutter and
Oh,
Shaw's weapon.
yeah. I was
Yeah.
surprised I got Charles' weapon actually. I don't even remember how I got it, but that surprised me. Cause that was a really lucky time for me because I got Zhao and Diluc in the same temple, and then I got the weapon when I went
What?
on right, and when I went to wish on I think I had like a balance of primos left, so I was like, yeah, let me just blast it on the weapons banner, and then I got the Jade Spear, and I was like, okay, cool.
Man. Like, oh, the only character I actually have their weapon for them is Diluc. That's the only character I have the actual 5-star weapon for. And then
What
I
does
don't
he use?
even
The
the
gravestone.
Wolf Gravestone.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I actually wish, like Chavez said, I actually wish I had Shao's weapon. Like, I keep switching between Deathmatch and the Black Cliff weapon for him. And I switch the weapons between him and Hu Tao when I use them, depending on which artifacts I'm running.
I really
So
wanted Staff of Homer though. I got Wolf
yes,
Gravestone,
man.
but I wanted Staff of Homer.
I kept telling myself whichever one you get will be great because I mean that time I wasn't running claymores there yet, so it's like it would have been really good for me. But then when I got a whole gravestone, I was like, ah. I mean, I was just trying to tell myself that to comfort myself, but like, I really wanted the Staff of Homer. Man, imagine Shao running Staff of Homer. Nightmares, yo. Nightmares.
Nah.
That's This is what it is.
I mean I'm happy they kind of revamped it. I'm still not satisfied that that was the solution because you have to wish. I find you have to wish a lot just to get to
Yeah,
the second part.
that's a lot.
So I felt like that was an attempt to appease us, but it's not really working out
Yeah,
because
I
then
feel
I
like
would still have to wish for me to get it.
they should have just did it like the character banner. It's just like if you lose the first time, make you choose the second time. Don't make you have to roll like 3 times. It's
All
like,
right.
man, it's ridiculous.
But
Yeah.
I've seen they introduce a whole lot of new systems in Azuma, some that I haven't really used, like with the artifact thing.
Yeah.
I've never used. I didn't use that because I feel like it's going to just give me a whole bunch of bullshit if I go and do that.
Me, I don't think anybody should use. To me, that's a waste of your artifact XP. I don't know.
How much does it require though?
I can't remember. I just know a lot of people. Like I personally looked at it and I was like, man, that ain't making sense. And then a lot of YouTubers have been saying it's not making sense either. So it's like I'm not even wasting my time on that. I haven't looked at that. But yeah, I feel like that whole thing is a scam.
I honestly thought it would have been like because when I heard people were talking about it, I thought like you could choose whatever artifacts you wanted whatever set you wanted to turn your unwanted artifacts into. I didn't realize it was you only have four to choose from, and it's literally the four that's easiest to get.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, that doesn't really make any sense. If they had put a viridescent set there, then I'd be like, yeah, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, man, it's great. So, since we're on the subject of artifacts, has anybody actually found a new artifact set?
Nope.
I have no reason to.
That's what I'm saying. To me, like that has been the most lackluster artifact set they've released. I mean, I was expecting like maybe a glacier set for Ayaka or something. Like the recent sets have been like more geared towards the
Physical damage.
the characters in the current banner, and I'm like, okay, who? are these sets really made for? Except maybe Shangling and Beidou is like to me. I just feel like these sets are like I don't really have a reason to go and farm that domain.
All right.
Yeah, like it's very specific.
Yeah,
I haven't set foot
I
in
don't
any of them.
know. It's just I don't know. To me, this just doesn't make sense. I don't know. I find they could have done really better with these artifact sets, and like I thought at least one of them would have been, and that's why I kind of held back on farming for Ayaka, the
On Dragon Spine.
yeah on Dragon Spine because I was like most likely MiHoYo is going to release a new set that's really good for her. So I was waiting for people to test it, and I mean the Blizzard Trader set still seems to be the best set for her. So it's like, man, I was like, yo, that this artifact, spending my resin on that,
That makes
I'm
that's a
sense.
waste of
predicting
time.
that they're gonna end up releasing a crit rate artifact at some point, probably in the second
Mhm.
half of Inazuma, since every region has more than one like artifact domain.
Yeah,
So, because the new energy recharge set is just a 5 star, well, a lot better 5 star version of an energy recharge set that we have in the game.
mm.
So I'm guessing that they're gonna go that route and probably have like a 5 star version of Berserk that probably gives you like 15% crit rate since Berserk gives you like 12%
Yeah,
or
For a
something
child.
along those lines.
Hmm.
yeah. It could be. I always thought of that. Like, a good one would be the like the martial artist set, or whatever that is called. I feel like if
Yeah,
we get a
that would be
5 star
good.
version, yeah, that would be really good if you get a 5 star version of that. Oh yeah, by the way, Senkopoko actually said we should probably be saving our attack goblet sets, our attack goblet artifacts, um, because of well, I guess that's mainly for people that might be using Kazuha because he gives you so much elemental damage. It might start being more effective to build attack percent since like the elemental damage is like going a little overboard. So he
On
said
Kazuha?
like cause like when Kazuha, like if you have like 1,000 EM on Kazuha and you use his ability gives you like it's basically like it gives you another goblet on there. So you'll have like so much elemental damage on there that it might go to what do you call that? It might be a bit redundant, like the curve will, not
Oh.
be as good. So it might be better
Ah,
to build the
like diminishing returns.
yeah, diminution. Yeah, that's the words I was looking for. Yeah, so in certain circumstances, he said like he especially he was given an example with the new sword for Ayaka since it's based on
Mhm.
elemental damage, well, a lot, especially at R5 levels. So it's like the elemental damage you're getting from that might be so high that it might be better to build for attack percent in some situations. So he says like he's guessing in the future a lot more artifacts will a lot more weapons will have elemental damage built in. So don't throw away like your main start
Yeah,
attack goblets if it's really
yeah,
good.
makes
Yeah.
sense.
Hmm.
So it's like I mean for the average F2P user it might not be so much like it might not affect you so much, especially because like especially people like me mostly run 4 star weapons for most of my weapons. But I mean, yeah, it's just it's just something to note. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, but yeah. So I feel like well, I don't know if everybody has seen the supposed rumors around the block, but I feel like the next patch MiHoYo is going for more like characters that have burst with infusing the elements with them. So it's like they get a power up through the burst, and it seems really interesting. I really like how they did the kits for both the new Hydro character and the new Archon. For all it looks like the new Archon will be really strong. So things are looking really interesting, and with the new islands coming up, yeah, and with the anniversary coming up, it looks like patch 2.1 will be even crazier than patch
We're gonna
2.0.
have a lot of fun.
We're gonna have
Yep,
a lot of content.
we're
Too
gonna have
much.
a lot of
My God.
primos.
Oh yeah, I think that's the most important part. Once I get the primos,
Yeah,
I,
man, it's looking really good. Yeah.
I even realized they're trying to do more collaborations.
Oh yes, yes,
Based
that's
off their
true.
last survey when they were asking about anime and what are the games we
Oh
play.
yeah, definitely.
Mm,
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to the anime part, but that's a different story. So
yeah,
yeah, I'm hoping we do get to see more of that. That is not just a PS exclusive, and it's available to everybody across the board at the same time.
true.
So I mean, I'm hoping. I mean, it seems like they have big plans for us, and I'm sticking around to see.
Yep.
Yeah. So yes, I feel like we've run through most of the topics. So any closing thoughts?
I can't wait for the next patch. That's what. More primos.
Yep.
Primos make the world
uh,
go round.
yeah, Primos make Tevat spin.
That's right.
What about you, Rocky? Any closing thoughts?
Uh, not really. I'm just waiting for the next banner right now. Cause I've pretty much wasted. Well, not wasted, because I got the characters I wanted.
Yeah,
So I'm waiting for
true.
the new content. I'm waiting for the new patch. I want to see what they have in store for us. Because I'm betting it's going to be, if the first half of Inazuma is this good, there's no doubt that the second half is just going to be amazing.
Yeah, and I'm also looking forward to see what's going to happen with um, what's her name, Ye Miko.
Hmm.
Yeah, it looks like some mysterious things are going on. So looking forward to see what's going to happen with that. I'm hearing all kind of speculations about her. Um, that anyway, let me not say anything that might be a spoiler. But yeah, it's looking really interesting for the future of Genshin Impact, and I'm really happy that things are going in that direction. And yep, looking forward to the new podcast. Thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. And hopefully everybody will make it for the next podcast. Um, we missed out on Kavista tonight. I'm guessing he's been away so, somewhere. So hopefully you'll join us on the next pod. Um, thanks to Chavez in the chat. You especially keeping up with the commentary and whatnot. And yeah, we'll see all of y'all on the next pod. We're out.
Peace.
Later.